Yo, what is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another Warzone mobile video. Today is kind of a serious video because yesterday I made a video about a brand new update that might potentially be dropping today. Now, 30 minutes after uploading that video, they actually turned around and announced that there was an update in the game today. That update has finally dropped, and there was a lot of hype, overexcitement for a lot of things that didn't come. So this video is very important. I'm going to be breaking down everything that is true and everything that is fake, and how to actually play the game as well. So drop a like, subscribe, and let's hop straight into it. Right, so Warzone Mobile has actually been responding to the community in Discord, and here's some interesting things that you need to know about. So, somebody said, here's an advice: stop creating fake hype and be honest with the player base instead of telling that there might be an upcoming region coming soon, only to postpone the release. Now, Activision actually replied to this saying, this is a limited release, so while we understand the frustration around updates and news, we cannot share the information in advance since everything is fluid. The whole point of the process is to test, optimize, and improve the game as much as possible for the worldwide launch, so we have no intentions of rushing anything or pushing out new regions before we are able to determine if the update was stable, or the update is stable. Now, moving on, they replied to this test here as well. So then why don't you test it on a 3GB RAM iOS devices to get your feedback? Activision then says, we did in the first release actually, and we determined the experience was very poor due to crashes and low performance. So that's why we've changed the minimum requirements until we can improve all of that. Now, scrolling down a little bit further, somebody said next region soon in 2 months, being very sarcastic. And Activision now says, way less than that, thankfully. So I'm going to put some eyeballs to that too. Activision then says, honestly, we don't really want to create hype during this limited release. We just want to get feedback, bug reports, and testing done in order to improve the game as much as possible. Somebody else says, release it in America and we can test and give you feedback. And Activision then says, haha, that would just be a full release, not a limited release. Scrolling down, Activision also replies to somebody that puts a full stop. Not sure what we can say to that other than, that's fine. We really just want to optimize, improve, fix, and test as much as possible before our worldwide release. All we can say is, we hope you try it out whatever region near you is available, or just wait until the full launch. That's all good. A little bit further on then, a random question, but what the factors, how a limited release region selected? There's a lot of things actually, and it is a bit tough to explain, but ideally we want to pick regions with smaller populations and from various parts of the world, so we get a variety of different experiences and feedback. Now, let me just put a pause to that part there, because I truly believe that I don't agree with releasing it to like numerous regions like that. I really feel like they should release it to the mobile heavy audiences to get the crucial feedback. But hey, that's their approach. What about iOS devices with 3 gigs of RAM? We've been waiting for this update for months, but I still can't log into the game on a device like an iPad 9. Hopefully that's something we can improve in the next update, but unfortunately we weren't able to add new devices or improve the minimum specs in this one. Optimization and stability and new devices are all big goals for us though. Now, that being said, they have actually gone onto Twitter to confirm as well that there are no regions, and also the game modes that was actually advertised in the image on the App Store, as you can see right now, are not actually coming. Within the game, they actually released patch notes and known issues. Now, they did go to saying, greetings, Call of Duty Warzone mobile players. The latest update is here with a variety of new content, fixes, and improvements. The new limited release regions are still on the way and coming soon, but they are not releasing now alongside this update. And on Twitter, they replied to Winsanity, because Winsanity tweeted out basically explaining quads are back, resurgence mode, multiplayer hardpoint, gunsmith, and the new battle pass. Now, Warzone turned around and said, hey, Win, just for some clarity, since this App Store update message is referencing the whole season, so from Warzone 2.0, some of these modes aren't actually releasing until later in the season. In particular, resurgence and quads. Now, let's go into even further detail of what this update actually included and, you know, what is new. So first of all, the gunsmith, that's been added into the game now, as you can see on screen right now. You can now customize your attachments, and I will show you a short clip from Dusty Gaming, so make sure that you check him out. But he actually showcases all of the gunsmith, and not only that, There are a couple of new settings, not many. I'm going to put those as settings on the screen as well. But there's a new setting for the hit marker, because we all know that that massive X in the middle of the screen was way too big. Now you can narrow it down to big, medium, and small. I'm pretty sure those are the settings. So the update is actually 6.51 gigabytes. And included in this update, like I mentioned, you got the gunsmith, new settings. There's a brand new prestige system as well. So this is something that even COD Mobile hasn't got to this very day. But they will show you prestige. Along with that as well, 3 new vehicles have been added. So you've got the truck, you've got a little wagon car, and then you've got a really bad family pickup, go to school type car. Along with that as well, I'm going to pop 2 images on the screen right now, nerfs and buffs. You guys probably are not going to be very interested in this, but this is Season 2 on Warzone 2.0 and on Call of Duty PC and console, which of course Warzone Mobile is replicated from those 2 games. So the nerfs and buffs are going to be pretty much the same. So if you are grinding the game, not too sure why, because it's full of bots at the moment. But if you are grinding, then here's the nerfs and buffs that you should be fully aware of. Now, finally, in this video, you guys want to know exactly on how to play the game. So I'm going to quickly just explain to you how you can play the game. You need, if you're on iOS, create an Australian iOS app store. That's all you need to do. You can download the game. Once you've downloaded the game, you need to download a VPN, tune into Australia, and log into the game. Now, here's the catch. They have added a new... I would say this is a trap, because if you remember, you need to have under 200 MS ping to search for a game. Now, what they have done is they've locked all of the settings and everything like that, because you need to play a training match. Now, in this training match, you need to have 200 MS or below to get into it. Now, you can't join your friend's party and do training, because only one person can do training at a time. The only way you're going to get around this is if you've got a good friend that has under 200 MS and you trust him with your whole entire life, just give him your account, let him do the training and unlock all the features for you. You get the account back. I recommend you change your password straight away. And then you are then back into the game. So that's the only way. I will make a detailed video on that for you, maybe tomorrow or the day after if you really are interested. Let me know in the comment section down below. But apart from that, that is everything. No new regions. Everything out. Well, there are new regions, just not coming yet. And it's before 2 months mark. So it's within now and within 2 months. There is no other game modes just yet at the start of the season. That will be later on, as Warzone confirmed. And they are also not looking to release crazy amounts of regions. They are still looking for feedback. They're still trying to fix the game, optimize the game, and make it the best possible version of the game for the community. There is no rush, and they're not going to be rushed by you. And they do not want false hype. So again, I'm going to say this on Twitter as well. Twitter's the worst part of it. I create quite a lot of hype. But when it comes to the initial internal hype, please, guys, if you're leakers and stuff like that, just calm down a little bit. Let them do their part. Drop a like, subscribe. I'm so close to 100,000 subs, and I'll see you again real soon. Peace out.